I don't know if you guys can hear me. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Um, Wherever you're watching from, my name is Overformer Samuel. It's actually raining right now. Um, the actual founder or owner of this channel. Actually, I have another channel of mine that is pretty much doing very well, and we have over 2.3 thousand subscribers in the other channel, and we are posting content often and then. But it's been a while since I posted a video, especially long form video on this channel, and I just said let me actually go live and see what it looks like to actually be live. This is my first live video, and I'm just gonna be sharing some few tips about YouTube that I've learned. Showed a couple of days and yes, sorry, not days, that I've learned from being a YouTuber. So first and foremost, you want to be successful in YouTube, the first thing to do is to actually pick a niche. Yeah, you heard me right. Pick something that is popular, is trending, and I know a lot of people will say pick a niche that is niche down. That is like, let's not be too general. That is good advice, but at the same time, is whoever have attention the most to actually get like paid the most. So definitely pick a good niche. I picked a Christian content niche, and I started doing videos on that. And the next thing most people fail to do is this: that if you start a channel, your first video has to be a banger. I know so many people will say, okay, you have to just start, you have to just put something out there. It is definitely true, right? It's true, but at the same time, when you understand YouTube algorithm and how it works, it's your first video that actually have the most potential. Your first to third video that actually have the most potential to go viral, because YouTube is now supporting young creators, right? Young creators to, like, you know, making them pop up in their feed literally. Okay, I think one person just joined us. Well, very welcome. Can't actually see you right now, but yeah, I appreciate that. So YouTube is that's basically it. The first video has to be massive, like, I mean massive. Of course there will be some errors here and there, but you have to ensure that it's the best video you've ever made. Alright, so thanks to all of you guys who are just joining. Your first video have to be something good. The algorithm can push it very fast. I've seen a lot of channels that just their first video, right? Their first video made them already eligible for monetization. So that's just basically it. You have to understand something, that YouTube is a game actually, and you have to first of all understand the rules of the game and then play it better than every other person, right? Play it better than every other person. So it's very important. Your first video has to be very good. Alright, so now let's look at what it takes to actually make a good video, like that is a banger video. Alright, so you all that are watching, this is the first time I'm actually doing my face review. So please, I really appreciate it if you just like, subscribe, or even better still share this live link to a friend of yours so they can get educated. We are all talking about YouTube here. Yes, and my experience. I actually have another channel that's doing pretty well. That's my first YouTube channel. We are over 2.3 thousand subscribers currently, and I'm just here to share my experience, the experience I had starting off. The first thing you have to understand about the banger video is your hook. Your your hook has to be banger. But before talking about hook, your video ideas. Many people tell me, like reach out to me that they want to start a YouTube channel and they have so many ideas. And to be honest, most of those ideas are just crap. Like, and I wouldn't want to tell them like face to face, but I just know it at the back of my head. Because getting video ideas, most times there are some times where you think of an idea and you put it out there and definitely it will perform better. But most of the time you have to source ideas from people in your niche that have done better, right, than you. Thank you so much for everyone commenting and supporting. People in your niche that have done better than you, right? So you have to actually learn from them. Check out their most viral videos, like what is their. I was sorry for the disconnect there. I was posting just random clips, messages, sermon, motivational stuff. Yeah, I was getting a few couple thousand of views, but it wasn't that strong, right? So I had to now move fully into making video documentaries, talking about stories, inspiring stories. Yeah, so basically that's it. You need to take inspiration from the people in your niche and actually learn from them. That's just basically it. Try to learn from them. You can cross-check different videos in your niche that seem to do well. Combine their hooks, combine their video title, their thumbnail style. You are just getting started, and I will say the most important hack when it comes to making a thumbnail when you are starting as a YouTuber is using social hacking. So social hacking is basically putting a face of a popular person, right, on your thumbnail. Right? It works like magic. I cannot tell you how much this works. So some people just put their face. Some of them don't even do any thumbnail. They just take a random screenshot from their videos, and that video will definitely flop. But if you make a video concerning someone who is actually has influence, you understand, on the internet space, definitely your video will do very well. Now, hooks are basically simple. When you're creating videos, your hook has to be very captivating. A lot of people will say, go to ChatGPT and type, give me crazy hooks for my next video I'm doing. ChatGPT won't give you something very captivating, to be honest. So how I do mine is I get inspired by the various, people that are in my niche. So sometimes I combine I combine more than one hooks that has done very much well. I combine them into my video. Yeah, sometimes the video end up end up being like 55 minutes or 55 seconds or 30 seconds. But definitely I see the performance very much well. So now moving on to the next part. I'm just giving a crash course because I'm actually heading to somewhere right now, and I don't have all the time for now. Moving on to the next, which is like the main part of the video, which is the body of your video. Your video has to be solid, right? Like when I used to start, then I do use ChatGPT to write my video scripts, which now and then I still use. Alright, now and then I still use sometimes I still use ChatGPT to write my script, but not plainly or blatantly just telling to write a script and just no. Actually what I do is this. I go to my competitors' videos that has done well, that has, like, maybe I'm covering a similar topic, and I just go there and I paste the video link into YouTube transcript, right? And YouTube transcript will just spit out every single word from the video, and then when I take it to maybe an AI, ChatGPT, or whatever AI you may want to use, telling you to use that style to make, you understand, to make your own video script. And a disclaimer: you should not just, even when it gives you that, you should not just copy it and just, and just paste it. All right. So definitely you want to edit some certain parts. You want to edit some certain parts. You want to make some tweaks and changes here and there, and then yeah, you have a pretty much solid script. All right. So now, based on YouTube, the way the YouTube retention is right now is really crazy. I know a lot of people are saying that, okay, when you're doing YouTube, like the new age YouTube, they don't have to use retention editing and stuff like that. But to be honest, it has been working for quite a while now. And I only tell you what I do, what will work for you. And I'm not saying you should just like start cutting out every 5 minutes, or sorry, 5 seconds of your video. Just make it every 5 seconds. No. What I'm saying is this: make sure that the pacing is actually good enough. Meaning that when you have a song underneath the edit that is actually fast paced, then your video should be fast paced. That is the cut and the editing. And try as much as possible to emotionally connect with the viewers, right? Don't just try to rush things. If there's any part of your video that maybe sucks or doesn't help in making the audience wait longer in the video, then definitely it's not needed, right? I must say it's not needed. So you should be aware of that. You should be very much aware of that. So YouTube is an experiment actually. When you start up, you can, right? When I started, I was before I started, so my thumbnails were actually solid, right? So my thumbnail was actually pretty much solid. Then I started learning how to edit and write scripts, so which made my videos way more better. Alright, so just gotta start little by little. Now let me zoom out a little bit, because most of what I've been saying concerning YouTube and other stuff may look over exaggerated. Many people have said so many of these things over and over in many videos. But here's what I want to say: YouTube is actually a long game, and if you go into YouTube definitely for the money, you won't actually see anything. Like, you'll be frustrated and you end up giving up, right? And I want to say this out there for the average YouTube creator: don't kill yourself. Because when I first started, I was editing my videos, and editing takes a lot of time, to cut out and put music and so many stuff like that. So I was always being hard on myself, giving myself unrealistic deadlines. So trying to post like once every 2 weeks or something like that. When I knew at the back of my head that I'm a documentary channel, like what I do, they are actually long videos somehow. So I just want to say this out there: be cool to yourself. Sometimes get a break, right? Staring in the computer or the laptop for like how many hours is not actually healthy for you. So another thing, just as I was saying, you have to be patient with YouTube. Let me share this story with everyone out there. There was a time where my channel, that is the not this one but the one I'm talking about, was actually dying. Like all of a sudden I just woke up and my videos weren't getting that much views anymore. And I was like, why is this happening to me? So I almost gave up, to be honest. But if any one of you have actually been in a situation in YouTube where you've been shadow banned, or maybe your video just suddenly dropped in views, here's what I recommend that you do. You want your next video to be tied to a trend, and bear in mind that this trend must not be in your niche, because your main goal right now is to revive that channel. Make sure that that trend is hyped so much, like literally almost everybody knows about that trend, and make sure that you put your all into making the best video concerning that topic ever. So you do your research very well. Your thumbnails, if it's a long form content, your thumbnail has to be very, very on point, attention grabbing. If it's a short, make sure everything concerning your short is, is strong, solid, and then go ahead and post it. So this is the formula that has worked for me. A lot of people will say post it in a new channel, but it's really hard for you to put so much effort in a channel. At the end of the day, you end up discovering that you have to start again. So that is formula I think you should use to actually, revive your dead channels. So I'll be coming live more often, sharing some secrets, right, concerning YouTube. And that's it for today. I hope what I shared was valuable to somebody out there. And thanks for everyone who joined. Let me see our names. Raphael. I think I can see Raphael. Yeah. Thanks so much. I can't actually see everybody right now, but if you joined or if you are joining, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button. All we talk about is YouTube growth, making content, as the name of the channel implies, create media. So until then, I'll see you in the next live section or in our next video. Peace.